party is Venomsamurai. We are getting ready to play one of my all-time favorite games, Borderlands 2. As you can see, we have a little psycho midget having oodles of fun getting smashed by a train. Not only that, this is a badass song to start this game off with. Let's be honest. He got hit by a sign. You'll have to pardon me, this game brings out my inner Deadpool. Okay. We're getting ready to meet our Vault Hunters here. You gotta love how he put nothing personal down at the bottom. It's like, oh yeah, I'm about to kill you, nothing personal. Okay, honestly, does anybody really like playing as the Commando? I've never seen any gameplay footage of him. And okay, Maya the Siren here, I freaking love her character, and I love the design on her. She's awesome. I'll go ahead and tell you guys, I usually play the female characters just because they tend to be more badass than the male characters in this game. I'm gonna go ahead and say this, the whole Gamergate bullshit, keep that out of the comments for this video if you can. This game's too awesome for that, so... Now you want to talk about some Deadpool shit. That Zero just pulled some Deadpool shit. Okay, so we got the intro video out of the way. I want to point out this is the Borderlands 2 from the Handsome collection, which is on the PS4, which is why it's so freaking easy for me to share these now. I have beaten Borderlands 2. As you can see, there's my restart character. I actually started her up yesterday. I have other characters just to give you an idea of what some of my people look like. If I can find it. Okay, let's bring up my save list here. I have 3 main characters here. I've got 2 gauges. This is the Necromancer. This is one of my favorite characters just because of her personality. She is a lot like us gamers. This is the character Maya that I actually finished the game with. Sorry if you're hearing me sniffle and things like that into the mic. It's because it's crappy weather outside. I've had her playing a lot of the downloadable content, which the downloadable content is freaking awesome, guys. So, you know, get the Handsome collection. It comes with all of it. And the pre-sequel as well. I'm not a huge fan of the Ravenous Wattle Gobbler. That's one of my favorite characters, by the way. But, the downloadable content, there is some that is a little funky. Let's bring that up. Oh! Okay, so it won't even let me bring it up. But we'll get to that at some point. I want to point out that the stuff you're seeing down here on the bottom, the TK Baja's Bloody Harvest, this is all the downloadable content. It's cool shit. It's all based on holidays. You gotta absolutely love it. Bloody Harvest is Halloween. You can get golden keys on Facebook, so anybody that plays this game, be sure to like Borderlands and Gearbox on Facebook. They do give you codes for more golden keys, which will unlock cooler and cooler weapons based on your level. Um, if you go in there, uh, once you get up to, I think it's like level 30 or 35, or yeah, I think it's level 30. Once you get up to level 30, uh, that usually gives you weapons that are above your level. This time, right now, once you get to level 30, it gives you weapons at your level. So let's go ahead and get going. We're still on the opening area, the southern shelf here, and you gotta love the RNG guns, as you can see. I want to just point out the image quality of this game on the PS4 is fucking amazing. Let's go ahead. Let's open that up. Oops, sorry, wrong button. Yeah, I haven't played this game in a while. I've been busy playing things like Destiny and all that sort of fun jazz. Speaking of which, Hun, if you're watching this, hi. My girlfriend, also one who loves to post movies and things like that. Check out her YouTube page. That's Spindoku, SPINNED _ Doku, DOKU. Let's go ahead and bring up the map here. Oh look, use the elevator. Gee, we didn't know that. Since this is the... Pardon me. Since this is the Handsome Collection, it does give you the start-off guns, which are all gearbox guns. You have things like the Grim Spin gun, which I earned from killing Knuckle Dragger, the first boss. We have the gearbox projectile convergence. Not a huge fan of the SMG for that. Usually these guns are made almost freaking obsolete. Usually your best gun is going to be your sniper rifle. But it does give you a vault relic to start off with. There's your basic repeater. This gun I just picked up a little while ago. I'm just a hair off of getting it usable, but I freaking love the fire guns in this game, especially early on in the game. Later on, they become not so great, but, beggars can't be choosers. I do have a shield equipped, the Leisurely Shield, and let's see what else. Okay, I've still got 5 empty slots here, so I'm going to have to go sell some of my wares here soon, because I don't have the 4 weapon equip yet, and I won't until later on in the game. But once I get it, it's gonna be fun on the bun. Got the Leisurely Shield equipped. This is one of my favorite grenades, is the Contraband Skyrocket. This is one of the ones that comes in your start-off kit, and it is just a really, really fun little game because it's based on your player level. So the higher your level gets, the more damage it does, and it rains down fire on your enemies, which is always fun. The Vault Hunter's Relic, you get an increased chance of them dropping rare loot. Early on in the game, that's really useful. As you can see, I have 331 money and no iridium as of yet, but we'll work on that. Okay. Hey, I just want to show this off just because I'm proud of it. This is my badass rank, okay? 14,473. Alright. And these are my stats. Boo frickin' yah. I'm still working on a few of them. I've got all the downloadable content. We got Hammerlock's Hunt. I still have to complete that. Campaign of Carnage, I still got to complete that. Campaign of Carnage, by the way, aggravating when it gets to one level, but you know that's one of the reasons why I quit playing it, was because I got aggravated with a level and I decided I'd come back later to try and get it again. Maybe I'll do that at some point later on, but right now we're gonna focus on Gage here with her piratey coolness. Which, by the way, this looks awesome to me. I don't know about you guys. There's other mods I can do to her, but right now, to me, that's awesome. We also have Dragon's Keep, Pirate's Booty. This one is my favorite out of all the DLCs. Other than the Assault on Dragon Keep, which is absolutely hilarious just from seeing a lot of the cutscenes from it. Pirate's Booty I've actually beaten, which is really, really not easy to do. I want to point that out. And the only thing I haven't done in it is collect Seraph crystals and kill Seraphs. And that's mainly because I'm not a level 50 yet with my other character. Okay, so first off, in this Let's Play, let's start off with the fact that I'm not going that way first. I'm actually going this way first. Okay, let's do a quick zoom in there and pop him. Okay, I've kicked the tires and lit the fires, but unfortunately... Okay, let's make him go bye-bye. I love doing the barrels in this game. They're so much fun. As you can see, right now I'm not doing the smart thing and crouching, which makes my aim so much better. Okay. You might be asking, what happens when you fall in this game? Not a goddamn thing. Switch over to the old shotgun here. Jumpity jump jump. This game highly encourages exploration, so always explore. If you've never played this game before, which is probably, what, all 2 of you on the internet right now? If you've never played this game before, it also loves to have enemies come out at you from absolutely freaking nowhere. Oh, the poor putty tat. He fall down, go boom. Okay.
Of course, I forgot. The safe house power box stopped working after Claptrap attempted to integrate with it.
Yeah, integrate with it, yeah.
Kidder. Just get a new fuse for the elevator and ignore what he said about that power box.
Okay, guys. Getting up on ladders is easy and hard at the same time because it all really depends on where on the ladder you aim. But, you know, you can get around that. It's always fun. Okie dokie. As you may have noticed, I tend to love to try to do shit from a distance first and then try to kill these guys. I do not ever try to do this the way of the sit here and of the run and gun a lot of the time. I do try to nail these guys.
The completionist in me is like, yeah!
That's another thing I love about this game, is you get the cool little commentary. Come on, dick shit. Pop your head up.
Hey, we did it!
Woohoo!
MVP.
Okay. The only guy I didn't headshot out of that whole thing was the dude who was down there. So, let's be awesome about that. Hey? Let's be happy I'm awesome about that. Okay, first things first, let's equip our new gun that we got just a second ago, as it's now usable. And I prefer the pistol over the shotgun right at the beginning, just because pistols are a little bit more long range and they're a little bit easier to conserve on, and they're less of a reload hag. I know I'm saying weird words that don't tend to make any sense to people, but trust me, it makes sense to me. Okie dokie. Pick that up. I'm also a bit of a loot whore, so don't be surprised when I try to pick up everything within sight.
Ooh, there's a fuse on the other side of that electric fence. Just run through the fence. You won't take damage if you go fast enough.
Yeah, don't ever trust frickin' Claptrap. All right.
I'm a shot at pound to your face!
Yeah, you can set these guys on fire, which is always awesome. Shit. It's full. It's not cool, man.
Just plug that fuse into Brewster's power box, and you'll be able to ride the elevator.
Yeah, what he doesn't tell you is that while you were away, more bandits moved into the home. But then again, why wouldn't they? It's such a cozy place. Well, maybe not. Okay. Just pay no attention to me.
Got the elevator working, have you? Great. Now simply ascend to the safe house and buy a sheep. This used to be a sizable hub for the resistance until everyone heard the Hyperion army approaching and fled to Sanctuary.
First rule of loot whoring. Yeah, let's point this out too here. You know, we do have dirty magazines for the avid reader here. let's take a look. We've got Gun Ho, Full Metal Corset, Heavy Fire, and Grunt. The amount of detail these game makers put into this. Gearbox, I gotta give you some kudos on that. Okay. Let's go ahead. Okay, first off, let's sell some shit. Okay. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sell off some shit. Let's get rid of that basic repeater. The Ornery Widowmaker is actually stronger than the gun that I have on, but it doesn't set things on fire. So, okay. So, okay, it has a larger magazine size and a faster fire rate. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, bandit guns kind of suck in terms of anything but magazine size. They're really not useful for anything. So, we are gonna sell that. The Ornery Widowmaker is an upgrade from what I've got, but like I said, it doesn't set things on fire. The burst fires, those are good if you're shooting like a rifle or something like that, but they kind of suck otherwise. Okay. I'm not quite ready to sell off those bad boys yet. Well, I will sell off the gearbox rifle. There's no sense in keeping that. Okay. It says I just gotta buy a shield. It doesn't say I have to equip it. So if we're gonna buy, let's buy the deal of the day.
We could see about getting you off this frigid glacier. Try not to die.
Gotta love that. Try not to die. Okay, first things first. Well, shit. Can't go up there. Well, not the conventional way, anyway. There is a way up there. It's just a pain in the ass to do it. Yeah, today. There we go. I am now officially on top. And it doesn't do a damn thing. Okie dokie. Alright, everyone. It's time to see if I can fly. Fly, little necromancer, fly! See? let's get right back over here and turn this bad boy in, and then we'll sell it off and see what we can get at the vendor. Yeah, I hate the first part of this because you have to try to catch up to Sir Hammerlock to do it.
Protection from bullets, ho! Would you like to do battle with a midget riding piggyback on a bullymong?
Fuck yeah!
Yes, please proceed to the southern shelf and defeat Midgemong for me. If the answer is no, you are sad, and I've no desire to speak with you further.
See, this is one of those games where I wish you did have a taunt button. Just because the image of this teenage girl giving him the finger would have been absolutely perfect. And hey, I just realized it's International Women's Day, so let's say that this is my way of contributing. Yeah, we'll say that. Okay. Ooh, my inflammatory Aegis that I've already got's actually better. Still consumes 2 ammo per shot. Higher reload speed. Higher burn damage per second. The ignite chance is lower. Oh, fire rate. Accuracy is high. Fire rate and accuracy are higher on that one. Nah, we'll stick with what we got. Don't want that. But I will sell something. This, namely. Yeah, you honestly don't need to keep any of the extra skins that you come across in this game unless it's something like it says that you have not purchased it. At that point, keep it. But, yeah, not really a point to that. I need to equip my other leisurely shield and sell a few others. Okay, let's sell that old leaden shield there. And this little piece of shit, and this little piece of shit. That one's an up to everything, but yeah, it's a white. We'll get rid of it. Okay, we have no shield now. And I have 5 out of 12 holes to work with.
The bad guy's a new one, huh?
So let's go ahead and pump on that shield. And we haven't gotten to the mods yet, but we will. It's coming. Oh yeah, let me go get this particular one. You don't want to do the Blackburn Cove, the Midgemong mission yet, because even at level 5, it's a pain in the ass when you're starting off. You want to do that one after you've completed at least Bad Hair Day and this one other mission down there. Pretty much you'll have to reach level 5 and above before you do it. So before we do that, you have to pardon me, I'm still used to damn Destiny setup. Advantage me. I think I got everyone. Pick that up. Ooh, and we'll look through that too.
hijack the train that runs through the dust. If all goes well, we should get to Sanctuary in a day's time. Hyperion hasn't diverted any troops from New Haven to pursue us, and a sandstorm has devoured their nearest frontier town. We just need...
Oh! Damn it! Everyone, get away from the windows!
You've discovered one of Helena Pierce's audio logs. She was a lieutenant in the Crimson Raiders, the anti-Hyperion resistance. I'd be very interested to know what became of her. If you could find the rest of those audio logs, I would be more than happy to pay you for them.
This is actually a lot easier than people make it out to be. And now I have grenades. Yay. But you're probably saying, well, you had grenades to begin with. No, it doesn't let you access grenades until you start up the Helena Pierce mission. Okie dokie. For anybody who's starting off who's never done this mission before, again, all 2 of you, let's get started. First off, use this, because there's an achievement for looking through all the telescopes. Yeah, I know I'm a little long-winded when it comes to stuff, and I'm explaining stuff that's rather obvious to certain people, but I don't care. It's my Let's Play. I'll do it my way. So, yeah. Okay, where did they put that little bastard? Oh, sorry about that. I forgot that it's actually in Liarsburg.
Hey, everybody! How are you? Jack here.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Pierce.
Well, Miss Pierce, and please don't tell me it's Mrs. Pierce and break my heart. This train doesn't belong to you, so why don't you turn around and face me, Pumpkin?
This train was commandeered legally under the...
Holy nutballs! What happened to your freaking face?
Now we go up here and we find this.
Okay, how about this? Lady, I don't even know what to call you. You tell me why you look like you headbutted a belt sander, and I'll let all you go right now.
My husband gave me a skag pearl ring. The pearl released hunger-inducing pheromones.
Oh, you know what? I am so sorry. I just, forgive me. Where's your husband now?
He's dead.
That is a heartbreaker. But you got something in common with him now, at least. Holy crap! Did you see your head? It was like... Oh my god! Wilhelm, kill these savages. Understood! Handsome Jack killed her, did he? Shame. A real shame. Please return the echoes to me whenever you are capable of doing so.
Alright, let's turn these in here. Really doesn't matter, but either gun's not exactly better than what I've got equipped right now. But it'll be worth selling. Okay. Not doing the best minion ever one yet. Well, they're all level 5s left, so if we're gonna do that, let's just go ahead and go for the gold, the symbiosis. Because I've actually beaten this several times. Quick check, make sure we don't have any surprises waiting for me. I can't see him.
How I do?
Yep.
Fun!
Okay. Yeah, you want to be real careful when you do this, because sometimes when you do it, it gives you shit that you don't ask for. Because if you hold down the collect button too long, it's gonna equip whatever you were looking at. I know it seems like I'm noobing through a lot of this. I'm really not. Or I'm not trying to, anyway. Like I said, it's been a while since I've actually played this game. Go ahead and open that up. So that way at least I have a save. Okay, let's run over here to Dr. Ned.
License when you got style.
Can't argue with that logic, now can you?
Be careful with that.
Okay. Let's go in here and let's sell some shite. Bandit pistol, sell. This piece of shit, this piece of shit. And cannot wait to be level 6 to use the double 11-pounder. I love explosive guns, by the way. Anytime I've got an explosive gun or a flame gun, I'm a happy fucking guy. And if it's the pre-sequel, I love ice guns. Okay. Get rid of that greasy pistol there. Yeah, it's not really worth it. It's not gonna It consumes 2 ammo per shot. I mean, it's got all the same things, basically. It's just one has a handguard and has higher accuracy. The accuracy, the fire rate, the reload speed are really its only pluses at that point, which really doesn't matter because it's kind of pointless. So that. We'll hang on to the Despair TMP because I'm not really sure how well that's going to do. And we'll hang on to the Grim Spin Gun.
Catch you later. It's a fine day. Full of
Okay, let's
opportunity.
make sure we got all the ammo we need.
May it help you kill many things. Don't die.
Alright. Let's go ahead and switch over to the old long distance fun time happy gun. Okay, show of hands, who doesn't see a damn bullymong coming out of nowhere attacking me? Don't you love how the bullymongs walk? They carry their feet up under them like that. Come on, you little son of a bitch. Turn your head around here. Hell yeah! Oh, come on! Okay, I freaking hate bullymongs in the early part of this. I love them in the last part of it because they're so much fun to kill. Yeah, do not stay out in the open very long in these opening levels. Especially when you see racks flying overhead. Them little sumbitches are a pain in the ass. Because the only way to hit them is to either have a shotgun or a fucking scatter gun, scatter shooter on hand. Okie dokie. Yeah, the phrase badass attached to any of these guys means they're just bigger and have more armor.
GG.
Case in point. They are kind of OP. Psycho Midget. And in case you're wondering, yes, there are badass Psycho Midgets. They just tend not to show up very often. And yes, these guys will go into a state of, if you don't show up within, if they can't find you within a certain amount of time, then they go back to acting like there's nothing. Okay, let's go over here and pick up our new gun here. That's the one thing I don't like about these early levels is you cannot go into the buildings. And you can't even go into a lot of the buildings in the game to begin with. You know, so the exploration part of it is mainly being out in the open. Okay, we just saw a door swing open. We got a Psycho Midget down there. Let's get over here real quick. This is the place I'm thinking of, which it is. That's not a Psycho Midget, it's just a Psycho. Got two of them. Now we run. Let these mofos follow me. Yeah.
GG.
Oh, I've got a skill point. You always have to put your first skill point into summon your whatever weapon. And I do so love some of these. I am not a huge fan of the Ordered Chaos because, you know, I'm a little bit more methodical than that. I usually put them into Little Big Trouble and the Best Friends Forever. Little Big Trouble just has makes you a badass. Best Friends Forever makes your bot friend a badass, and you haven't necessarily seen my bot friend yet, so we'll just make him come out to play here later on. Okie dokie. That cleared out a fair amount of boys there, so let's go over here. Like I said, game of exploration. Gotta know where shit is. There we go. That's my boy Death Trap. One of my personal favorite skills. And as long as he gets kills, he'll keep going.
Best robot ever.
Yep. Okay, they finished off Death Trap. Which, don't you love that he's Death Trap? And your other little friend happens to be Claptrap. Yeah, your character, much like every other character in shooting games ever, cannot swim, which I want to ask game developers, is or is that not the most retarded thing in the world? Oh, by the way, your character who can do all these amazing shooter things can't swim. How the fuck does that work? And here we have our treasure chest. And another one. Oh, with pretty guns. Yeah, we're gonna drop some stuff. Drop that. Yeah, we'll drop that one too. Alright, so let's take a look at our swag real quick. The Sputtering Spitter. Deals explosive damage. Yay! The Fine Long Rider. 17 times 7. Always a fun one. But this one is a 2-size magazine, which means you get 2 shots off and you're fucked. Because it has to reload. The Oppressed Rifle. The Smooth Grenadier. The Wanton Root. Also deals explosive damage. Excuse me. And the Leather Scattergun. Not that I don't appreciate... I appreciate fine and assault rifles. But I need something that'll make a statement. Okay, this is another one of those burst fire while zoomed, which means that while you don't have it zoomed, it ain't where it ain't gonna burst fire on you, and it still consumes 3 ammo per shot. Has a higher damage, accuracy, reload speed, magazine size, all that shit. The other one is a torque gun, and let me just ask you one thing. Explosions? So we'll stick with that. Just till we defeat Midgemong. Which, yes, that is a real character, and yes, his name really is Midgemong. And yes, he is a little bit of a pain, just because of how long it takes you to actually beat him. Which, unless you kill him within, like, just a few seconds of him showing up, he's a bit of a dick. Okay, real quick, we're switching back.
Let's see what we got here. I am the greatest engineer of Hawaii.
that cleared that out rather quickly. A little prick left here. And that's why I prefer the explosive guns, because you don't have to be accurate with them. Okay, let's pick a better gun here. That one's not really doing the trick. This bad boy is grenading these guys. I don't want it to grenade them. I want it to kill them. And really, if I'm looking at power, we'll go with the fine long rider here. At least this thing has an aiming reticle on it. Yeah, we don't want to go in there quite yet. Well, maybe we do, because there's a treasure chest right there.
You looking at my shotty? Don't look at my shotty!
Yeah, we don't want to go up there.
Robot, attack mode! Screw with a girl and a robot. Respect the robot!
Yeah, respect the robot.
You're bringing a tear to my eye. Right on, robot!
That, ladies and gentlemen, is how we do that. Okay, there is actually a whole bunch of stuff that I want to pick up, so we're gonna drop a few whites here. Let's drop you, you, you. Pick up some of these greens here. we're getting to that point where now we have to choose what we take, which kind of sucks because a lot of these are really, really good. We'll go ahead and drop that. Because we're getting ready to come across a place where I can sell some of this shit. So, yeah, unlike other certain games I might mention, Skyrim, Fallout, you don't become over encumbered when you have too much loot because you can only carry so much. I'll take the drop in accuracy for that. And that's mainly just due to the fact that it doesn't have a reticle on it. It does the same amount of damage, but it's...
Ah, what an unlikely symbiotic relationship. Two
Quit live so much!
to survive this harsh environment. Also, the midget looks like a little human backpack, but that's fine.
The hell with the first ball! Prepare for a die! One punch, I'm done yet!
Ah, shit. Yes, that is a brawny midget.
Fracas was most helpful to my studies on Bullymong's social structures. Return to the bounty board at your earliest convenience.
We'll drop that. Just so I can pick up the Thick Slapper. And I hate to do it, but we're gonna drop the Inflammatory Aegis. No, we're not. We're gonna drop the Despair TMP. So we can pick up the Maximized Synergy here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. We got a skill point, ladies and gentlemen. Now, which should we put it in first? Let's go with Cooking Up Troubles. So that while my magazine is full, I regain health. Now there is going to be another guy coming out here. He's going to be a badass.
Blood and metal, my favorite thing.
Metal noise, wood and fire, tell me of your heart's desire. Hell yeah.
Hope you've had your shots. That'll buy you a couple of seconds, if nothing else.
Okay, let's get rid of a few things. Let's get rid of this Grim Spin Gun first. Get rid of this Bandit Light Scatter Gun. We'll get rid of that Feral Minigun just because I'm not a huge fan of the spinners like that. They take too long to shoot. The Oppressed Rifle, we're probably not going to use that ever. Definitely getting rid of the Smooth Grenadier. We received a friend request. Ah, hell, why not? Let's see. Yeah, we'll get rid of the sputtering spitter as well. That takes up way too much of my time. And since we got the Texas Long Rider, we will, well, the fire rate's lower on it anyway. Fire rate and the reload speed's lower, so we'll sell it. $2,038 on that right off the bat.
Try not to die.
First things first, let's open this bad boy up.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Jimmy Jenkins. Pick up that. Okie dokie. We got a gun.
Glorious guns.
How'd he do there, Calkiller 3003? Let's see what we got here. What can I sell?
I always buy guns you don't need.
You're a little late, but hey, I can share. Give me a second, I'll drop some guns for you. That's just the nice guy that I am. Let's see, I don't really need another pistol. Let's see, what's a good one for you? Tell you what, I'll let you have the Texas Long Rider there. And I'll give you the rockets as well. And I'll even give you the double oven pounder. You should have at least one elemental gun. Somebody's an instigator.
Where'd all the bullets go?
Cow Killer, you're a special kind of crazy, ain't you? I just want to point out to everyone, I have never played with Cow Killer 3003 before, so this is someone who just became my friend in the middle of this game, as you saw.
Whoa, do you work out? Thanks, sexy.
I'm so cool!
Oh, and the quarterback is toast. See, Cow Killer, you're taking a little too... You're not doing the smart thing here. You have to remember, this is a game about exploration. Okay, there's a way up there, I know there is. Oh well, screw it. We're gonna play with an elemental weapon. Let's play with a fun one. Ha 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 ha. Really, Cow Killer? within the short amount of time you've been playing, you've almost died 3 times. I've only almost died once. Are you trying to get yourself hurt? Okay, you're only a level 3. That would be why you're getting yourself killed. A lot.
Exemplary!
Go turn it in so you can get credit for it. If you can.
Clint and I had a gentleman's agreement in the past. I give him the loot from the bodies Jack gets in the glacier. He promised to charge me
Catch a gun! Never doing that again.
Here's what's gonna happen, Vault Hunter. My first mate, Boom Boom, is gonna kill ya. Jack's gonna pay us, and I'm gonna play hopscotch in your chest cavity.
Now be careful taking down Boom Boom. He's one of the Ripper clan, as in Flash Ripper. I don't have to tell you why they're called that. They're
NBD.
called that because they rip people's flesh off.
Later, Vault Hunter.
So I give you that, and you just sat there and... Ah, well. I gave you shit that I didn't want anyway.
Hey, how did Freckles suck? How's your day been, buddy? We haven't really talked much since I left you for dead. Hey, you think you'll freeze to death out there? No, probably not. Bandits will get you first. My day? Been pretty good. Just bought a pony with diamonds. Yeah, because I'm rich. So, you know, that's cool. Goodbye.
Protect me, Squire!
Flavor me fancy, but you put the pants in here. Boom!
Woo! Minion? What have you done? These are human beings with lives and families and... Ah, totally kidding. Screw those guys.
I'm racking my brain trying to think of a name for that diamond pony I bought. I was gonna call it Piss for Brains in honor of you, but that just feels immature. Hey, maybe Butt Stallion? Nah, that's even worse. I'll tell you what, I'll give it some more thought.
Okay, guys, this is where I'm gonna leave us right now because it's almost midnight, or it's a little after midnight. I'm a little tired. Just got back from a long day at work. Just wanted to blow off some steam, play some Borderlands, hang with you guys for a little bit. So, as you can see, Borderlands 2 is a lot of fun. I realize that I'm probably saying stuff that everybody knows. I realize that people probably don't appreciate that the way that I do it. But I tell you what, guys. You do a Let's Play, I'll enjoy your way of doing it. I'll do a Let's Play, you let me enjoy the way I do it. You know? So, with that in mind, this is the Venomsamurai, signing off till next time.